Hey everyone, I'm Granhall.
And I'm Apostrophe.
And as you can probably see, this is a slightly different Let's Play than usual.
It's not a video game.
Well, this sounds like we said this before. This is our second attempt at filming this. The first one, complications occurred. Because we're both dumb. This is the card game Sentinels of the Multiverse. It's superhero themed, cooperative. If the players win, they all win!
Yay!
If the players lose, we all lose.
Ooh.
And as such, the villain is completely automated. The villain runs itself.
Which is convenient.
Makes it better for, cooperativeness.
You're a wizard with words.
Yep, I am. A regular wordomancer. So, we'd probably do, small bios on our heroes, so here's a cutaway to that.
Legacy, as his name implies, is the latest in a long line of heroes. The line started with Joseph Parsons in 1775, who developed an uncanny sense for when danger was coming, which helped his efforts in the American Revolution. His son Paul had the same danger sense, as well as keener senses and increased agility. Every firstborn Parsons since then has inherited both the name Paul and the powers of their fathers, and added one more of their own. In the early 1900s, a Paul Parsons developed the ability to fly and became the first superhero under the name Legacy. The current Paul Parsons added near invulnerability to the list of powers and has been heroing since the early 90s. Mr. Fixer is first and foremost a mechanic. Some 25 years ago, he also had classes where he taught children martial arts and how to stand up for themselves. However, when some of his students stood up for themselves, they were gunned down by drug dealers. Out of remorse, Mr. Fixer closed his martial arts school and told his students that the only way to stay safe is to not fight back. Recently, however, the gangs have been pushing out, expanding their territory, and now it includes Mr. Fixer's auto shop. In order to protect the people closest to him, he's having to break his own rule on how to stay safe. Unity has always been something of a misfit. At a young age, it was discovered that she was quite capable of invention, creating devices with ease. It didn't take long for her to realize, in fact, that she didn't need touch anything to build. She could just think about what she wanted to make, and the parts would fly together from whatever happened to be around. By 18, she had already dropped out of a number of universities, because she was spending less time paying attention to the lectures and more time building robots out of pencils, paper clips, and other students' belongings. At 19, she heard from a super science laboratory that there might be a place for her there. Fanatic grew up on the mean streets of Lima, or at least we presume she did. Technically, we know nothing about her life until she was 6 years old, when she was struck by a bus and died. 3 minutes after being pronounced dead, however, young Fanatic sprang back to life, her only memory being visions of heaven. Not having a past to return to, Fanatic joined a convent to become a nun, a plan that was altered when puberty brought, along with other normal bodily changes, a pair of angelic wings growing from her back. Taking this as a sign that she was meant to take a more active role in battling evil, Fanatic left the convent's passive state. She stormed out and soon found a sword with angelic runes that she could somehow read, reading Absolution. Fanatic took up the sword and entered the world to purge it of evil. Apostate is a cunning manipulator and deceiver, befitting his appearance as a fallen angel. When he first arrived on the scene, he sought out Fanatic and told her that not only was she not an angel, but that he had created her. Fanatic's powers come from her faith, and Apostate's claims shook that. Fanatic fled, and Apostate took the opportunity to strike. He began summoning demons and using dark magic, and the heroes have been fighting, trying to prevent him from wiping humanity off the face of the earth.
And we're back. Supposed to be laughed there because there was a 2-second gap for us. So, because heroes are entirely reactionary, the villain has to go first.
Sentinels of the Multiverse is played in a series of turns. First comes the villain turn, where you flip a card from the villain deck face up, read what it says, and play its effects. Depending on the effects of the cards, you may deal damage to other heroes, you may improve the villain's abilities, or you may even get to play more cards.
So, on Apostate's turn, nothing happens at the beginning. He plays a card. The Gauntlet of Perdition. So, at the end of Apostate's turn... Oh yeah, I suppose the sword needs HP too. I guess. Not nearly that much.
No, that's a bit too much.
So, at the end of Apostate's turn, he hits the hero with the highest HP, which is Legacy, for 2 melee damage and 2 infernal damage. And whenever he deals melee damage to a target, Gauntlet of Perdition deals that target 1 infernal damage. Yep.
Wait, so wouldn't that be 1 and 1 extra?
No?
Oh, okay.
So it was melee and infernal.
Oh, right.
So, and then I need to get these HP tokens out of the way so I can read the card. Then he deals the hero target with the highest HP, which I believe is now Fnatic. 3 melee damage, but because they're nemesis, it gets increased by 1, so she takes 4 melee. And then, because Apostate dealt her melee damage, the Gauntlet of Perdition deals her 1 infernal damage. But it's the Gauntlet dealing her damage, so the Nemesis stuff doesn't enter into it. And that's Apostate's turn. Legacy! Go! Protect us!
Yeah, Legacy!
Next come the hero turns, at which time they may play a hero card from their hand, use a power that they have available, and then draw a hero card from their deck. Playing hero cards allows you to add new powers to your hero, allows you to instantly take actions, and do other such things to help your team win the game.
So since I'm more of a support buffing sort of character, I'm going to play Inspiring Presence.
And for some reason, whenever we record these, I never remember to silence my phone.
Good job. And so this makes it so that each hero regains 1 HP, but there's only 2 heroes hurt at the moment. And everyone gets a damage dealt +1.
Woo!
Which is super useful.
Especially for Fnatic,
Indeed.
as you guys will see in a moment.
And I am going to use my power Galvanize in order to increase the damage dealt by heroes by 1 until the start of Legacy's next turn.
Which means Fnatic is going to be ridiculous in a moment.
And then I'm going to draw a card to end my turn and go into Mr. Fixer.
So, because we know this game reasonably well and we couldn't get 2 other people to play with us, each of us is playing 2 heroes.
Right. And so for Mr. Fixer, I'm going to play the crane thing.
Riveting Crane.
Yes, it's a style card. So that whenever I damage a target, all damage dealt to that target is irreducible, which is going to be very nice.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and use my power strike to deal 1 target 3 melee damage, which is going to be 2 to the whatever it's called. Condemnation. Yes. So I deal it 2 damage, and all damage dealt to it from now on is going to be irreducible.
Woo!
Yay! And draw to finish.
So Unity is a robot constructor. She's a kind of a robomancer. So she ends up with massive hordes of bots on the field if she plays correctly. If she doesn't, she's completely useless.
Yeah.
But then that's true of all the heroes.
More or less.
Yeah. If they get a bad draw, they're bad. So Unity is going to play Construction Pylon, and then for her power, she's going to use the Construction Pylon. Move up to 2 mechanical golems from hand into play, and destroy this card. So she puts in the Platform Bot and Swift Bot. The Construction Pylon is destroyed. Should probably move these down slightly, so as to not, get it up in Apostate's grill. Then at the end of Unity's turn, well, in the draw phase of Unity's turn, she draws 1 card, and then draws an additional because of Swift Bot.
Yay!
And Platform Bot deals 1 target, 3 energy damage, which is irreducible to Condemnation.
Yeah.
Except it's not free.
Why isn't it?
because all damage dealt is increased by 2 because of legacy.
Oh, yeah.
So it's actually 5. And that's the end of Unity's turn.
Your robots need HPs.
They just won't get hit.
Yeah.
And Platform Bot takes 1 less damage. And Fnatic. Fnatic is going to pull out her answer to Condemnation, Absolution.
Countered.
And then not use it at the moment. And instead, she's going to hit Apostate himself for 1 melee damage, which becomes 2, 3, 4 thanks to Nemesis. And 1 radiant damage. 2, 3, 4 thanks to Nemesis.
Yeah, take that.
And then she draws a card. Which puts it at the environment's turn.
Finally comes the environment turn. At the start of the environment turn, you play an environment card from the deck, much like you do a villain turn. These cards may take effect immediately, they may have lasting effects, or they may do any number of other generally unpleasant things, although some environment cards are helpful to the heroes.
For the environment, we went with Insula Primalis because dinosaurs!
Yay! Everyone loves dinosaurs.
Everyone. Everyone.
And there goes my phone.
Velociraptor pack.
Goodness.
At the end of the environment turn, deals the non-environment target with the lowest HP, which at the moment is Platform Bot. X melee damage, where X is the number of Velociraptors in play, times 2. So it's 2, minus 1, Platform Bot takes 1 damage.
Oh no.
And then it's Apostate's turn, again. Why does he keep getting turns?
Anything at the start?
Nope.
Alright. Get over there.
Apocalypse. At the start of the environment turn, destroy all cards in play other than this card, character cards, and relics. Then destroy this card.
What?
We should probably get rid of that.
Can we?
Don't we have some sort of ongoing destruction?
I don't. I don't think. Nope.
Well, poo.
Indeed.
Well, maybe Unity will get lucky and draw a Bebop.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So, at the end of Apostate's turn, he hits the person with the highest HP, which is one of your 2 people,
Yep. For how much?
for 2 melee and 2 infernal.
Plus
and
1?
1 more infernal.
Okay.
And then he hits the one with the highest HP,
Which is now Mr. Fixer.
for 3 melee and 1 infernal.
Oh, goodness.
And that's his turn. Legacy.
Well, all I have are ongoings and equipment, so whatever I put out, I'm just going to lose.
Yeah.
I will, for now, put out the Legacy Ring.
Why?
Because I plan on putting a power out soon.
Legacy Ring won't last that long.
Sure it will. I have cards.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, yeah. And I guess I will also put out the jack handle. Oh gosh. Running out of room. Okay.
What?
What?
Oh, that's an amusing combination.
Yeah. Okay, so I now deal damage to all targets whenever I deal it to 1. So I use my strike to hit everyone for 3 damage, and they're all going to be dealt irreducible from now on. Oh, I think I forgot to draw for Legacy. Yes, I did. And Galvanize to keep everything going.
Yeah. So, Unity.
But I think the Condemnation, you dealt 3 damage to it, and it should have only been 2.
Oh, yes.
Because the start of my turn.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, Unity is going to put out a supply crate And when it enters play, I draw a card. Boo.
You don't like drawing cards?
This is not the card I was hoping for.
Oh.
And then she draws 2, thanks to SwiftBot, not really having a power that she can use at the moment. And then Platform Bot hits something for 5. I suppose we can do without some condemnation.
Yes, please.
So these move over. And Unity's turn is done. And Fnatic, well, she's not too worried about that apocalypse because all of her stuff is also relics.
Yeah, lucky.
Yep. So she's going to put out her Aegis of Resurrection. And then she's going to hit Apostate again for 4 melee and 4 radiant. And then she draws a card. Yay, drawing cards. So, environment turn happens.
Oh, we forgot to hit the Velociraptors with Mr. Fixer.
Oh yeah, doesn't matter.
Oh, it does?
Nope. Because at the start of the environment turn, Apocalypse triggers.
Oh, right.
Destroy all cards in play, other than this card, character cards, and relics. Which means the Velociraptor pack is destroyed. Unity's golems are destroyed. Unity's supply crate is destroyed. And yeah, everything got destroyed except Absolution and the Aegis of Resurrection and the Gauntlet of Perdition and Apocalypse. And then Apocalypse gets destroyed. And then the environment plays a card. Obsidian Field.
Oh, and Inspiring Presence is gone,
yeah.
so.
But on the other hand, Obsidian Field is in play.
So
all damage is increased by 1. Which means Apostate's turn could be painful.
Indeed.
And nothing happens at the start of Apostate's turn. He plays a card. Relic Spirit. Which doesn't deal damage, so I don't need to put a damage dealt +1 on.
Ignore that, guys.
And so at the end of Apostate's turn, who's got the highest now? Is that Fnatic? It's a tie between Fnatic and Unity.
Fnatic can take it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Fnatic
that's
can
his
take
bonus.
it. Fnatic can take it. So that's 2, 3, 4 for Nemesis, and 4 for Nemesis, and 2. So that's 10 damage.
Ow.
Yeah, ow. And all relics regain 1 HP. Which I shouldn't put on the card itself because we want people seeing the art. Shame on me.
Pretty art.
And that's Apostate's turn. Legacy.
Okay, so at the start of my turn, we lose Galvanize, and I'm not actually going to refresh it this time because I'm going to put this out and use that power so that I deal 1 target 2 melee damage, which becomes 3 thanks to Obsidian Fields, and I will deal that to the Gauntlet
Good choice.
because we want to get rid of those relics.
Yeah. We kind of don't want to destroy the Relic Spirit because it'll bring relics back.
Yeah. And then I draw to finish my turn. Oh, and also each hero target regains 1 HP.
Yeah. Which would be great if Unity had some bots out.
Yeah, it would be.
Because they'd all regain HP too.
Okay, and for Mr. Fixer, I'm going to play Salvage Yard, so that you move all equipment cards from each hero's trash into their player's hands. Which is why I was fine putting the ring out. Because anything else I would have played would have been just destroyed for good.
Yeah.
And then I will use a power to deal 1 target 2 melee damage. And I will go ahead and do that to apostate. And then draw to finish.
Alright. Unity is going to put out her modular workbench. Is going to discard, and for her power that is, she's going to discard volatile parts to bring out a platform bot. See, I'm going to rearrange things slightly because I prefer them in that order. And platform bot has 3 hit points. And takes 1 less damage. Pew pew lasers! And then Unity draws a card. And platform bot hits apostate for 4 damage. And that's Unity's turn. Fnatic is going to issue a brutal censure to apostate. Deal 1 target 2 radiant damage, 3, 4 for nemesis. And I may draw a card. Don't have to. I may. And then I'm going to use her power of exorcism. I'm going to exorcise this fallen angel.
Kind of makes sense. Not really.
No. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not Catholic. And deal him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you may have noticed, Fnatic doesn't really like apostate all that much.
You just dealt him 6 damage and only dealt 4 to him.
You are correct, I did. So...
Someone's got to be paying attention.
Yep. And then Fnatic draws a card. Environment.
Okay, I can deal with that. Oh, wait.
Are you sure? Are you really sure?
I don't know. Because that means he gets it too.
Yep. So, nothing happens at the start of Apostate's turn. So he plays a card. Profane Summons. Oh, we're dead.
We are? Oh, no.
Reveal the top... reveal from the top until 3 relics are revealed. 1. Might have to grab more of his deck. 2. 3. No, I'm not. Okay. And then the rest of the cards are shuffled back into the villain deck. I don't like the Orb of Delirium.
Why do I?
Oh, at least it doesn't have the Orb of Delirium and the Runes of Malediction.
Yeah.
I think we're going to not want to draw for a bit.
Oh, yeah, that one is out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I can take care of that card. Oh, wait, no, because of that orb.
Fnatic can deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, at the end of Apostate's turn, he hits the one with the highest HP, which is definitely Unity, for 4 and 4.
Ouch.
And because she was dealt melee damage, the Gauntlet of Perdition also deals her 3 Infernal, which brings her from the highest to the lowest.
Boo. She's not the... Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Well, apart from Platform Bot.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And that is all that happens on Apostate's turn. Legacy.
Yes. Okay, putting out the Legacy ring again. Yay!
Yay!
And then I'm going to Galvanize. So everyone gets these nifty damage dealt +1 tokens again. And then I'm going to deal 1 target 5 melee damage. So it has to go to that. Well, it doesn't have to. I think I could still hit Apostate, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to. And then everyone regains 1 HP.
Platform bot is at full, so he doesn't get the regaining.
And then, no, I don't want to draw, do I?
No.
Yeah.
Every time we draw, the tome plays the top card of the villain deck.
Yeah, never mind. Okay. And I am going to put out my jack handle again. And then I'm going to deal everything 4 damage. So,
ooh, orb's gone.
right. So I hit that for 4 damage, which goes to that.
Yep.
And then I hit that for 4 damage. No, that for 4 damage.
Yep. So, no.
No,
You hit this for
first.
4 damage.
Yes, which goes to this.
Which means this takes 4. We can choose the order that we deal damage in,
Yay!
fortunately.
And then I deal this 4 damage.
Which kabooms it.
And then I deal that 4 damage.
This card is destroyed. Search the villain trash for the card Condemnation and put it into play.
It's better than having that out. And then I hit that.
Yep, because it came into play during the effect of this attack, it gets hit by the attack.
Then unfortunately I hit the demon for 4.
True.
Yeah, I might not want to keep this out for too much longer. And then Apostate for 4.
Alright.
And then I draw. That's okay now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So Unity is going to find another supply crate. Well, technically the same supply crate, but she gets it again, which lets her draw a card. And then going to discard a card to pull out Raptorbot using Modular Workbench.
I like Raptorbot.
Raptorbot's pretty awesome.
It's so cute.
And yeah. Unfortunately, only has 2 hit points.
Yeah.
And so then at the end of her turn, she draws a card. And Mechanical Golem hits Condemnation for 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Yeah. And Raptorbot is going to hit the Gauntlet of Perdition for also 6 damage.
Awesome.
So Condemnation is down to 1 hit point. And that's Unity. Fanatic! Fanatic is going to do a Holy Nova. Deal each non-hero target 1 radiant damage, which becomes 4. So... he gets 21 back. I think we're about to win.
Hopefully.
And then she's going to use her base power. Man, she still hasn't used Absolution yet. I feel bad about that. She's not going to use Absolution. I feel really bad about that.
It's okay. She's just using it for bragging rights. She's like, I still have my weapon.
And she uses her base power to deal Apostate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5.
Yeah! Take that!
And then she draws a card.
Because we can.
Yep. Environment. Velociraptor pack.
Oh no!
Which is going to kill the raptor bot.
No,
it's going to kill the... Oh, dear.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
This might be okay.
Okay,
Possibly
so...
still be okay.
Kills the relic spirit. Relic spirit pulls 3 relics from the villain trash. But it doesn't say that they're shuffled and pulled out. So
No?
we get to choose which ones.
Okay.
I'm tempted to say Orb of Delirium should be one of them, so Jack Handle can mess it up again.
Okay. And then... Let's see. Not the tome.
Not the town.
So, Gauntlet and Gauntlet or Condemnation?
Let's go with the other gauntlet. It deals less damage.
Okay.
Plus, if we pulled out Condemnation, the one gauntlet we were pulling out would get a double shot.
Okay.
So, according to the art, Abbott is now wearing 2 gauntlets on the same hand.
Because he's just that cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can tell he's cool. I mean, look at his hip 90s hair. Is Apostate Superman?
No.
Oh, okay. So then Apostate's turn. Yet again, nothing happens at the start.
Which is good.
He plays a card. Apostate deals each hero target 3, 4, 5 damage. And each relic regains 5 hit points.
Which is fine. Because we
So-
just brought them out.
We all take 5. Oh!
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Such is the hazard of playing Unity.
Indeed.
And then at the end of his turn, he hits the one with the highest, which is certainly neither of mine, for 4 and 4.
I've got 21. So he takes 8.
Yep. And he gets hit for 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3.
Again?
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Because he was dealt, he was dealt melee damage, so the gauntlets both activated.
Wow, suddenly I'm really low.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes, especially when there are 2 obsidian fields in play.
Mm-hmm.
And we're facing a villain who gets multi-hits.
Yeah. I'm still okay with the obsidian fields though.
So, that's Apostate's turn. Legacy.
I don't know what I need most. I'm gonna go ahead and play this, I guess. To increase damage dealt by legacy by 1. Because I don't have enough of these tokens out yet. And then I'm going to galvanize, and then use my other power, the motivational charge, to deal 1 target 6 melee damage. Which I may as well just go ahead and deal to this.
Yeah.
And then everyone regains 1. Okay. And then draw. Because that's okay.
Yep. There's no tome in play.
I had to double check. So I'm going to use Overdrive in order to use Mr. Fixer's strike power twice this turn. So I'm going to deal all targets 4 and 4.
So, you hit one of the gauntlets,
Right.
which gets redirected to the orb.
Right. And then I hit the orb.
You hit the orb, which gets destroyed.
Yay!
Then you hit the other gauntlet. And you hit Apostate.
Right.
And you hit the Velociraptor pack, which
Oh.
I can't really
Right.
reach at the moment.
I keep forgetting about that guy.
And then for your second hit, hit the gauntlet,
Right.
which gets destroyed.
The Velociraptors. Sorry, guys.
Hit the other gauntlet, which gets destroyed. Hit Apostate, which does not get destroyed. And That's it.
And then I draw.
So for Unity's turn, at the start of her turn, she's going to destroy the supply crate to draw 2 cards. Have we really only seen Obsidian Fields and Velociraptor packs from the environment?
So far.
Hey, apostrophe. Do I want to drag this battle out and show all of what Avastate can do?
If you really want to.
I kind of do.
Okay.
Alright. So, Unity is going to play Hasty Augmentation. And she's going to use it on Fnatic. So Fnatic gets to use her base power with the damage increased by 2. So, pardon me. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For the first hit of her power. Yay! Apostate is destroyed! Yay! Oh, wait.
Yeah.
When he would be reduced to 0 or fewer HP, and there's a villain relic in play, destroy the relic with the lowest HP, and flip his character cards. Now he's all evil looking, like more so than usual. And he's brought back up to 20 hit points.
Why would we do this?
Because we want to show off that we can still beat Apostate.
Okay. But we could just beat Apostate.
Well, yeah. And then for the second hit of Fnatic's attack, she does another 7. And Unity is not going to use a power. Well, she may as well. She discards Construction Pylon to pull out Bebot, which is technically more of a Hornet, but Bebot is more fun to say. And then she draws a card. Fnatic. Fnatic's at 14 hit points. That's
13.
6. 14.
Oh, Fnatic is at
Yes.
14. Oh, sorry. I was thinking Apostate.
That's 16 less than her maximum.
Yes, it is.
So, Fnatic is going to play Wrathful Retribution. To use it, I discard 3 cards. Done. And she deals 1 target X radiant damage, where X is her maximum HP minus her current HP. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 damage to Apostate.
Goodbye, Apostate.
There are no relics in play. We win!
Woo!
So, yeah.
I swear I shuffled this. Okay.
So, yeah, that was Sentinels of the Multiverse. At present, like as of this recording, there is a Kickstarter up for their next expansion, which is, what, their 3rd?
Yes.
Yeah. And this is a really cool game. We really recommend that you check out the Kickstarter.
I highly recommend it because they're not going to have another Kickstarter for Sentinels. So if you want some of that really cool swag, you got to get in on it now.
Indeed. So, yes, I'm Graham Hall.
And I'm Apostrophe.
See you guys next time.